Hello, this is Dr. Gerrie coming to you on May 16th, 2019. This short video is for those who are looking at the Karatbars and Gold Standard Bank opportunity, both as a product and as a business. Thank you for being here today and thank you for watching. I'm going to give you a disclaimer. I want you to read that independently so you can stop the video and read that, and that applies to this whole video. Well, we all have heard of Robert Kiyosaki, and one of his tenets, one of his teachings was work for money, work hard for money, and then make that money work for you. But we are in a very significant era right now, everybody. We are in what's called the everything bubble. We are in a stock market bubble, a bond market bubble, a currency bubble. Every government in the world is in debt, and the personal debt has never been higher. So you're taking your money, people are taking their money, they're looking for something to do with it, but it's not performing. It's not performing in the stock market, it's not performing in the real estate market. It's not exclusive to North America, where I live. It's happening in other nations around the world. Well, something amazing happened a number of years ago. This thing called cryptocurrency emerged, this thing called Bitcoin and the blockchain. Now, back in 2008, if you had just took a risk and put $1,000 into this thing called Bitcoin, it was at 10 cents at the time, you would have got 10,000 Bitcoin. And by 2019, you would have had $69 million in value. Guess what? I missed it, and you missed it. Well, I wanted to talk about that because it applies to this presentation. Let's talk about this company called Karatbars. But first, we need to understand something very significant. You know that real money is actually gold and silver. And if you don't know that, I want to ask you to go watch the Mike Maloney series. It's free. It's the best education on money and financial systems in the world. That's my opinion. So go watch that. But here's how it used to be before 1971. People would take their gold and their silver to the bank, and they would put it in the bank because it was heavy and maybe dangerous to carry around. The bank would give you a note, and now you go around and trade in notes. But whoever got the note the last, or whoever wanted to redeem that note, could always go to the bank and get the real money. The real money is gold. See, gold never loses its buying power. So what was Karatbars doing? What was the vision of Karatbars? Gold for the masses. And so people around the world in 120 nations were exchanging their devaluing paper currency for gold. Transactable gold, 1 gram right up to 5 grams. Every time I did that in my first 5 years with Karatbars, I felt good because I know about the printing presses. The printing presses devalue the currency. So therefore, wealth is being stolen from you year after year if you're holding a paper asset currency. Also, if you're invested in anything related to fiat currencies. Well, then they went on to create not only the gram gold in the cards, but we embedded gold right into paper bills, right down to 1/10 of a gram. Well, Karatbars became the largest online seller of transactable gold in the world. Pretty nice foundation for what was to come next. And we call it Karatbars 2.0. In 2018, Karatbars launched a gold-backed crypto coin. That's right. It was a crypto, which means it's over the blockchain, which means it's 100% confidential. Well, they thought it would take a year or two, but they completed a pre-sale of 100 million plus in 3 months. It broke records in the world of crypto. Well, why was that? Harold Site's CEO made an outrageous promise. He said he would guarantee, now this would be a year in advance, that you could convert 100 of those crypto coins for a gram of gold. And that gave that asset, that crypto, real value. I haven't found anybody making that kind of promise out there in the crypto industry. Well, I was a little suspicious, but when I saw this, my suspicion waned, because HSBC looked at the audit statements of the mine that Karatbars now owned and said, yeah, we look at the audit statements, we'll back that promise because we know that there's enough gold in the ground to in accordance with the number of coins that you've issued. And away we went. And here's the mine itself, 700 tons of gold, verified in Guinea. Since that time, we have 2 more mines. And now, when you have a visionary like Harold Seitz and what he's doing, his vision to get gold, gold in the hands of people around the world and get back to a proper currency system, other wise people come along. And there's a gentleman by the name of Joseph Haidt who came along. He's invested into Karatbars, and he's a billionaire, and he brings great credibility and a lot of he's a mining expert, and he brings all that wisdom and knowledge. He's now the chairman of the board for this entity. Well, he went to Asia and talked about what we were doing, and now we are listed on multiple exchanges. And at the end of this presentation, you're going to see actually more than this. They went to Hong Kong, and they actually produced a video of them putting not kilograms into the vault that they found, but tons. I encourage you to watch that video. Available, you can get it from the person who brought this presentation to you. So we're going from now kilograms to tons of gold, putting it into the vault. So if you own this crypto, you're part owner in that gold. See that one at the top there? That's mine. Okay, so what's going on in the industry? So in 2018, we see Bitcoin going down, we see Ethereum going down, and others. In fact, most cryptos actually crash and disappear. But the KBC coin going up. Why? Well, because of all this information that's being put out there and the fact that it's backed by real gold. Now, this is an example of someone's portfolio, and they got involved in the beginning of this coin. So they would have bought this at 1 cent. And you can see that on their Blockfolio here on their iPhone, we took pictures of it step by step. So here you see a real valuation of the money that they put into this. Pretty significant. Now, have you missed it? No, because there is another. This was for the coin called KBC. Now we're doing KCB, which is Karat Coin Bank coin. And you have that same opportunity, ladies and gentlemen. By the way, we are now listed in multiple exchanges, and we're quickly becoming the fastest growing coin in value in the world. Now, what are the key challenges in the banking space and in the crypto space? Well, we're all sick and tired of banking fees, although we have acquiesced and we just keep paying them. We have privacy issues. Should banks know all about how much money you have, and should governments be peering into your accounts? Well, I'm not advocating breaking any laws. We have laws for reasons, but I think we've acquiesced too much. Okay? Now, cryptocurrency was supposed to be really easy, but they have become cumbersome. Okay? Plus, and the fees were supposed to be low, and some of them have actually become very high. Another problem that's been occurring is the inability to use these cryptos in the retail space. Well, along comes this company called Karatbars, and what we talk about here, 3.0, we have now a complete system to fully utilize cryptocurrencies in the retail space. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Karatbars 3.0. And it's really important for you to understand that this is a very well thought out system. What you're looking at here is called Karatbars Universe. In the center, you see the Karat Coin Bank already having an evaluation of 1 billion because it owns a mine. Already we're putting gold in the vaults and actually using it as a trading platform. And if you look on the bottom, I call those profit wheels because we're launching in the fall a digital stock exchange. I'm going to tell you in a minute about the world's first voice over blockchain crypto phone. We've got a crypto exchange that produces not millions, but billions of dollars. And of course, we've got our K merchant payment system where you can go to a merchant and say, hey, would you like to receive Bitcoin or Ethereum or the Karatbars Gold backed KCB coin? By the way, what do you pay for those? The current POS system you have, well, 1.5%, 2%, 2.5%, 3%. That's a lot of money every month, ladies and gentlemen. But Karatbars has created a system where it costs the retailer zero. In fact, they can earn money off this. The advantages of the K merchant system for the merchant are huge, and so are they for the customer. So you can stop this video right now and read through this, but I'm going to plow on here. So let's talk about the world's first voice over blockchain phone. It is incredible. I was in Dubai for the launch. This has all the capabilities of a regular smartphone, except now it's got the see that little triangle on the bottom there? Well, that's your own data. That's your own privacy key. And so how many have ever lost passwords? And it's so hard keeping things confidential. This phone not only protects your voice and who you're calling, nobody listens in anymore, but it protects all your data. And again, here's a slide that talks about all the benefits of this phone. Look, what it doesn't say on here is it's $6 a month per phone number, no roaming fees. It's also an open source platform where other people can get involved. And how do they get involved? They have to go through the Karatbars system and use the currency, the cash gold currency inside our system. And anybody involved in Karatbars is going to win. So again, that profit wheel, those 5 profit wheels spin up into that Karat coin, bank coin. So we're getting an ever increasing valuation of the coin. Okay, so the profits go into the center. Let me go back to that actually and just look at that. The profits go into the center where the Karat coin bank is. 50% of the profits go to those who are helping to spread the word about this, the business side of this, and 50% goes into infrastructure. What does that mean? We're digging more gold out of the ground and backing the coin. The coin has a limited number. So what's going to happen to the value of the coin? It's just going to increase and increase and increase. Not by the market, but by the actual value of the coin. This is very good news, ladies and gentlemen. All right. Well, let's look at the offer that's on the table right now. Okay. So you can get involved in this for as little as 150 euros. So if you're someone who's been crushed by a business or you just been having a lot of trouble and you just haven't made it in the world yet, look, don't give up. There's an amazing opportunity here. For as low as 150 euros, you can get into this system, start sharing it. You can earn commissions. You help somebody get a 4K pack. I'll tell you about that in a minute, but you can earn 400 euros with a phone call. So don't think that this is just for big players. This is for everybody, ladies and gentlemen, okay? Now, here's the offer on the K1 Impulse. It's called the K1 Impulse phone offer, okay? There's 4 of them. First one, $12.50 in KCB coins, plus a phone. By the way, the phone itself is $12.50. Do you get it? You're getting a free phone. Number 2, €17.50 in KCB coins plus the phone. Third, now they're going to give you a 50% bonus of coins. So you're going to get $28.50 in coins plus another 1,425 euros in coins. Now, that offer is over June 14th. You have less than 30 days. Got it? For you and your friends. Now, the next offer is going to hopefully blow your mind. Are you ready? It's called the 4,000 euro K1 phone pack offer. Here's how it goes. 4,000 euros in KCB. Okay, that's 28,500 coins. For the next month, they're going to give you a 100% bonus. You're going to get another 4,000 euros in KCB coins. So when you transact this within 24 hours, your wealth doubles. Consider that. Plus, if you want to engage in the business side of this, there's something called a VIP position. It's the top position. It's like a license. It's a one-time fee. I paid 2,000 euros for mine, $3,000. They're including this in this package. Plus the phone. All this for 4,000 euros. We've got people buying 5 of these packs, 10 of these packs, 20 of these packs. So total value is 12,000 euros with a 4,000 purchase. Okay, so what another way to look at it is you're getting the 14 euro cent coin for 7.5 cents. Think about that. All right. So now, look at this. If you are the one who introduces somebody to this and you're already in the system, here's what you're going to get. 400 euros in cash, boom. Okay? And this is huge. You're going to get 100% bonus in these KCB coins. Do you get that? Now, these coins, they're at 14 cents. They'll likely go to 40, then $1, and then $10. I'm not projecting here. I just know what happens to these coins, and they're back with gold, and the value is going to increase. Okay, so what if you help someone get 10 of these? Man, you got 250,000 of these KCB coins. That's going to change your life forever, ladies and gentlemen. But I wanna make sure you understand that there's a deadline on this. Okay, so look at the previous deadline on the previous slide. All right. Here's a profound distinction that I talked about earlier, but you really need to get this, okay? We're in a system where the paper fiat currency is devaluing every year, every month, okay? Venezuela, it's out of control, the hyperinflation there. Will it happen to us? We'll see, but if the crash doesn't happen, well, actually it is. You're losing 5% of the value of your paper currency every year. So here's what's happening, okay? Now look, let me take that away for a minute. Here's the tallest building in the world in Dubai. Now what happened with Bitcoin? Bitcoin went up. Greg Sukharoff talks about it as elevators. So that elevator went way up. It went from cents to thousands of dollars. But the elevator came back down because of the market. You know, the trading and the volatility and the confidence or lack of confidence, okay? Now, here's the difference. When Karatbars, the value of the Karatbars coin is going up, not because of markets, not because of the faith and confidence of the people. It's because it's being backed by gold. And we're digging more gold out, and it's going to be backed by more gold. So that elevator shaft is being filled with gold. It can't go back down. So it's going to go up 1 cent, 2 cents, 3 cents, 4 cents, 5 cents. Well, that was the KBC, but we're talking the KCB now. 14 cents, 20 cents, 40 cents, and it's just going to keep rising. Why? It's backed by gold, ladies and gentlemen. You've got to get that. And yes, there's going to be the market conditions on top of that. It's going to go up and down. But people ask me, what's the risk? And I tell them, the risk is the gold. Backing whatever the value of gold is, that's what you're going to own. Okay, there's another opportunity here. If you want to get something called a node, now I'll let you do your own research on what a node is in that crypto space, but there's a passive income opportunity. Put 1 million of these coins in, and you're going to get a 15% passive income for life. Okay? We also have a full node, which is a 25% passive income. 3 million coins, you park them there, you're going to get that passive income, 25% per life. People are running to this thing, especially with the full nodes right now. So let's take a look at where we're at with the full node situation. Okay, so there was, I updated this morning. Look at the master nodes. There was 770. Well, it started with 1,000, went to 770. Now we're at 646. Look at the full nodes. Started at 100, was at 61. Now it's down to 19. So get back to the person who introduced this to you and get them to talk to you more about the nodes. Okay. Now look, remember in the beginning when I said we were putting gold in the bank and then we were trading in notes. Well, look, Karatbars has, it's the return of the days of old. Karatbars is helping 130 nations now, including India and Russia, just opened a couple of months ago. 130 nations turn their devaluing fiat currency into cash gold, into real gold, which is, and so then when you buy the crypto, you're owning gold. It's not their bank, it's our bank. It's all done through our system. And now we've got the commerce platform. So we're back to gold, ladies and gentlemen. Your assets will always be in gold in this system. And the system is an ecosystem. It's well thought out and it's yours if you own the crypto. So what are we doing? We're turning a broken debt-based financial system into a gold asset-backed financial system. And I add, it's based on justice. Nobody's going to steal your wealth by printing money. Well, here's what I ask people, and this is a bit long, but you got to get this. If there was a way you could convert your dying fiat currency assets into gold and convert it into a cryptocurrency that could be used instantly anywhere in the world via a global payment system. And what if the value of that currency, instead of declining in buying power, actually increased significantly in value over time because it was part of both a complete independent banking system and an open source platform allowing anyone to participate? Would you want to own that coin? Well, when you really understand that, you will. You'll go get that coin. Well, remember this story? The you missed it story? Well, don't miss this, ladies and gentlemen. If this presentation wasn't enough, please get your questions and concerns and your cynicism and negative, get everything answered fully, and let your yes be yes and your no be no. But do the due diligence, do the research, okay? Get back to the person who introduced this to you. Now, I put my email down here in case this went out freely out onto the market, but please honor the system. And if someone introduced you to this video, get back to them personally. This has been Dr. Greg Gerrie. It's been a great pleasure talking to you. It's an exciting time in history. Take advantage of this, please. Thank you very much.